guys, so Ellen and I are going to check out the strip now that it's closed, and there's our new stadium, which I'm seeing not for the first time, the Allegiant Stadium. I've never seen it up close. So we came up Russell, so we're going to be entering the south end of the strip, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get out or not, because from what I hear there's no parking anywhere. There might be parking at CVS. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear, but if nothing else, we're just going to drive around and see what it looks like with everything all closed and boarded up. And the street, hopefully, mostly free of traffic. I know that there's other people that come out here and do this and drive around, and a lot of people jogging and biking, so I'm sure we'll see some of that. There's the little Church of the West. And there's Ellen. So you can already see down that way, there's like no traffic coming this direction, coming south.
Wow. Really nothing.
I see a bicyclist coming down the middle of the street.
The middle of the strip, which is different.
This is apparently the longest light ever.
Always.
Okay, the light finally changed. I had to pause it for a while. This is really interesting what this girl is riding. I saw it when she went by. It's like a cross between a skateboard and a bike, it looks like. So here's the south end of the strip. Some cars, but it definitely looks empty. It's a shame that we can't just go park in any of those places. Oh, that's a motel. I'm just looking to see where people are kind of parked. Now see, this is a time when I could actually drive the strip without too much worry. I have a fear of driving, so I don't really drive too much. And I certainly don't drive on the strip.
I don't think I've ever seen the water shut off on the waterfalls and stuff. All the outside stuff shut down.
There's enough cars that it doesn't look too crazy. It kind of just looks like off-season, I guess, but it's pretty empty coming the other way.
Well, even in off-season,
there's a lot of cars.
There's cars, and the lights are everything's running, even when there's very few people here.
What I think would be really interesting is to be able to like walk around inside the casinos. And somebody, I think it was a security guard or somebody, right around the time when they started closing all the casinos, he recorded, he walked around inside, and it was just weird to see like not a single soul in the casinos.
There's your Hakkasan group saying stay safe, stay away. There's no roller coaster running at New York.
No.
You always hear that when you come down here. You hear that and you hear people screaming. There was a thing in the paper this morning that Shake Shack is delivering.
Oh yeah.
To where, I don't know.
So aren't they inside one of the casinos?
Mm-hmm.
So that surprises me that they, unless could it be a different Shake Shack or is it the one on the strip?
I have no idea. It just said Shake Shack. They may be the one out in downtown Summerlin.
Ah. So here's where you would usually see lots of people walking. M&M World is all dark. Everything's all dark.
Coca-Cola World's dark. The Hard Rock Cafe guitar is lit up, but the restaurant's closed. There's Walgreens, which is also closed.
No, it said open, I think. We're gonna see if we can go to a place like that. If you happen to see CVS, I don't know where it is.
Here's your police presence.
Yep.
Wow. I have never seen the strip this empty, ever.
There's CVS. Is it open?
No. You want to try?
If you want to try, we can look. We might get chased out. Actually, hi. Is there anywhere to park?
If you're coming in the shop, you can park right here on this side.
On the red line?
Yeah.
Oh, but can we park and then walk a little bit?
Yes, let me ask them, because they said that you guys are allowed to park right here if you're coming in the shop.
Yeah,
okay.
Like we'll buy something, but we also want to just walk like a block or something.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. That's very nice. And if he lets us, maybe we'll pull up a little bit further since we might be staying for.
Yeah.
On the other side where there's 2 cars parked. You
Uh-huh.
can park right behind those 2 cars.
Thank you so
very
much.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
We're looking for
They're
cars.
there.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe just go around at the stop sign and. Fantastic.
Cool, we get to see. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna turn the camera off and pop into CVS for a minute, and then we'll be back walking. Okay. I came into CVS for a minute just because I felt like it would be nice to buy something over here since they were nice enough to let us park around the corner. And it's so empty in here. I can't breathe. I'm wearing a mask while I'm in here. Boy, these things are hard to breathe through. I'm looking to see if they have. I'm just curious if they have toilet paper. I don't even know what I want to buy. I don't really need anything, but let's see. I don't want to buy anything like anything to drink or anything like that. Oh, what can I buy? Elena's waiting outside. I didn't want her to come in. Do they not have... Like, I don't need toilet paper, but I'm just curious if they have it. But I don't know where it would be. Okay, what can I buy? Let me just get out of here. Really don't need anything at all. It's all expensive. Screw it, I'm just gonna like buy some red wines or something. Because I'm not spending $9 on toothpaste or anything like that. This will do. Let me turn this off until I get checked. Okay, I'm out of CVS and I've got that mask off so I can breathe. And there's Ellen. I want to get away because there's a guy coming and I don't want him near me. It's a beautiful day to be doing this. I was the only one in there.
People went by walking dogs.
Is there... you wouldn't be able to do the stairs.
Yeah, I can.
I don't know about that. That's pretty high
You
up.
want to go to the pedestrian, walk over and just shoot?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the elevators or escalators work.
They're not. We can walk them.
Are you sure? Okay. Making her do the stairs on her cane. But I would really like to go look at the Bellagio.
Yeah, we can get across that way.
And who knows, maybe an elevator will be working, but I'd heard everything's turned off.
They're all turned off. It'll be good exercise.
I'm keeping the camera pointed away from the cops so they don't get upset.
Okay.
But I'm just going to let them know. Hi. We're parked down there. We're just going to walk across and look at the Bellagio and then come back if that's okay. Thank you so much.
She was born here. I've never seen it this empty.
Well, it's a gorgeous day.
Isn't it beautiful?
It feels good to get out, get some fresh air and stretch our legs.
Well, it says do not enter, but I think we got to go through.
For the escalators, but the stairs are open.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Took me a minute to figure it out.
And I'm going to use the, we brought some hand wipes, some sanitizing wipes. So I'm going to hold one of those while I'm using the railing.
Well, I'm not going to because I have to hang on. So I'll use it when I get to the car.
Hold on, I just want to look at this. This is interesting. So I'm going to put the camera away while I go up the stairs so I can hold on. Interesting. We ran into a slight snag with the Bellagio idea because we forgot. I'm going to walk all the way up to the door. If anything, I just want to see what the sign says. But we forgot that you can't just go across the walkway and down again. They go back into casinos. But we can still see from over here. And this is interesting. The police, I have to say, police and security are being really, really nice. I think it's really cool how they're so like patient and accepting of people curious and wanting to see, because this has got to be a lot for them to guard, you know, having to trust that people aren't going to be trying to break into these doors or vandalize anything. So it's extremely nice that the police let people come out here at all and look around.
It's very cool to see the Bellagio fountain underpinnings, because you never see them really,
Yeah.
because the water's usually going.
I mean, the police, they could have easily just shut off either end of the strip and not let people come down here at all. Because there's no reason for people to drive down here. Nothing is open, so
Just to look.
I just think it's really neat that they're letting people. If I can see inside. Not really. It's just another door. Well, it's too bad that we couldn't walk right up to the fountains, but it's too much walking. If we were going to do that, we'd have to go way down. We're not going to do that. It's nice enough for them to let us park for a few minutes. It's almost a little bit hot. Vegas like you've never seen it. I don't think there's even been a movie where Las Vegas is shut down.
I don't think so.
Let's not give them more to... Oh, didn't we want to go all the way down?
Oh, sorry. Forgot.
Yeah. I want to go all the way down to the end and then circle around.
Good thing you're paying attention. That's a dangerous plate.
So we're back on the strip, heading north again. We're going to go all the way to the end to... We're not going to go as far as Stratosphere, but we're going to go to, like, Sahara,
Right.
whatever they call it now, and Circus, and then we're going to turn around and come back up the other side.
Just to see.
Now, see, we could have technically... It would have been more walking, but we could have technically taken all the walkways and gone across there, but that's just too much walking, especially for Ellen on her cane. And not only that, but it was so nice of security to let us park over there. I really wanted to make it brief.
Yeah.
I can't believe they let us park over there.
Well, considering everything on the strip is pretty blocked off, I was astonished they let us park over there.
But it seems like they're probably all pretty nice as long as you ask permission and you're respectful. They know people want to see everything.
This is what hasn't changed about Vegas. We're doing the speed limit. People are passing us a lot. Paris and the Mirage.
They're really taking advantage of Vegas in general, of getting lots of construction done while things are slow. Over by where Ellen and I live, it's just everything is torn up, every street. They're completely replacing like the sewer pipes and everything. There's the canals from the Venetian.
Well, they still have water.
Yep.
No gondoliers with boats.
Lots of police presence, but it makes it feel so safe. I was really afraid that it was just going to be chaos down here when they closed the strip. And that's not the case at all. It's very, very safe. It's probably even safe at night. I still wouldn't want to come at night, but I would imagine there's just as much police, if not more. What am I?
See the big sign?
Take it.
Oh, it changed.
Damn it. See?
Please wash hands with soap and water for 20 seconds.
Ah.
Big print. There's Trumpy. And the win in the encore. And all those high fashion shops that are all closed. Oh yeah.
What?
They're constructing again.
Yep.
Or still.
I'm surprised they're not doing more.
It's Sunday.
Well, I mean, as far as having everything torn up in
yeah.
general.
I'm sure they're figuring they'll get as much done as they can.
So after this, after we've explored the strip, we're going to find somewhere to go pick up breakfast, I think, curbside. And then take it home and sanitize the hell out of it. But this is the first time we've been out since March 15th, and I was able to figure out that date because the day that Ellen and I went into quarantine, which was a little bit before everything officially locked down, we went one last time out to breakfast at, was it Denny's or was it Mad Maddie's?
Maddie's, I think, was the last one.
Yeah,
Maybe it was Denny's.
I think it was Denny's. I can't remember. I think it was Denny's though. But that was back in the day when you used to be able to go in and sit down in restaurants. So we went and we had breakfast at Denny's, and then we went to Michael's and did a little bit of shopping. And that was our last, and we knew that was going to be our last outing. And then the next day we went into quarantine. We live separately, but we're nearby, so I do the grocery shopping for the both of us and then bring it over. But this is the first time I've been out anywhere except the Peppermill.
Yep.
So that's where it is.
Yep.
Someone had said that you can park at the Peppermill too, but I didn't know where that is. I was thinking it was actually down near Golden Steer.
Not that far.
Anyway, this is the first time I've been out anywhere but the grocery store since we went into lockdown. There was a really funny meme on Facebook that said, finally, this is what it took, but finally Circus is closed.
Yeah.
It just kind of took the end of the world for it to happen. But it said something like, Las Vegas locals have been wanting this to close for so long that it's finally closed.
The clown show.
So there's the Stratosphere where I was supposed to be staying a few days ago because I had a plane flight booked to go visit my mom in Kansas for April 1st to the 6th. And so the day before, I was going to stay here at the Stratosphere, which I've never been there, just so it would be easier to Uber to the airport in the morning because I had an early flight out, and I like to do that sometimes. So my plan was to get some content for the channel and film the Stratosphere and go up to the top and do all that, and then that didn't happen, and then I had rebooked it for I think April 7th to 13th or something to go to Kansas, and obviously that's out also. So I've got credit. The airlines gave me credit for my flights, both of them, so that's fantastic. And I got an email yesterday, you don't know this, Ellen, but they've pushed it out another year where I can use it, which I won't need to go to 2022, but it's really nice that you have that. Yeah, so
nice alternative.
We'll just U-turn here. See, I thought it was up here somewhere, maybe where Peppermill was, because I've heard of Peppermill, but I've never actually been there or seen it.
No, I've never been there. Driven by it a bunch of times, but have never been there.
I'm surprised Dad never wanted to go there, because isn't that like a like a
Old style.
like
Yes.
one of the originals, and I
Yeah.
heard it's really cool.
I always wanted to go there, and your dad always put it off because it was on the strip and it was such a hassle to get down here. But maybe you and I will do that at some point.
Yeah, maybe back when the world goes back to normal,
Assuming that
we'll
it does.
Uber it or something, if anything. We'll see.
Well, you can no longer shoot a machine gun right down here, so that's good.
So there's Essence down there. That's the dispensary on the strip. At least one. I don't know if there's others. Oh, uh-oh. Are we supposed to?
No, it's U-turn is allowed here. You just can't do it right now.
I would be
effectively.
panicking.
I know. That's why I'm driving.
I'd be going, oh my god, is it even open? Did we make a mistake? Now I am panicking.
Well,
Here we go. Okay.
this is why they were coming at us the other way.
Whew.
On the wrong side of the road. You're like, wait, what?
There goes my anxiety. Huh, I didn't realize that.
They have all that over there.
I was about to turn off the camera for a minute, but I'm glad that I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm going to just... Alright, when we're back. That
There's
just,
your Hilton Vacation World. Grand Vacations or whatever.
that just saves me from having to have 45 minutes to upload a video chunk. Yikes. I'm grabbing the oh shit handle. This technically is an oh shit handle up here.
Yes, I know. Well, I'm not sure how this works, so okay.
But we did see people come. Yeah, we're okay because
Yes.
they're pointing us this way now.
They just have that part shut down because of construction.
You should feel the anxiety we got going right now.
We, you. Be specific here, darling. I'm not the one that's anxious.
Alright, now we're back on the right side of the street and everything.
There's a
is back
sign
to
that is
normal.
now incorrect.
Yep.
Denny's always open. Not so much.
I didn't notice all the construction when we were going the other way.
Yeah, that's Resorts World. That's why this is all screwy. They're trying to get it as much done as they can before the world starts again.
Beach Club. I don't know what that is.
The
Oh,
Encore Beach Club from the Wynn.
I'm not sure if I've been in Encore before. I don't usually come this far north on the strip. I think probably Venetian and Treasure Island is about as far north as I ever go. Most everything I like is closer to the south end. Lots of people walking around. Sorry for the bumpy camera.
It's called Bumpy Road. And for some reason the cops are blocking the street here. Just having a chat, apparently.
There's a neat story that Dad told me about the boat from Treasure Island, about when they were bringing that in there. 2 boats?
Yeah, because they have a battle. They used to have a battle. Remember, there were a pirate ship and an English Navy ship.
I don't remember the other boat.
Oh, there were two of them.
I didn't notice.
Blast cannons at each other.
Well, anyway, he said that when they put those in, they they had them on like a flatbed and they brought them down the strip. That would have been such a trip to see.
4 in the morning.
That would have been so cool to see, like this pirate ship coming down the strip.
Coming down the strip. And the strip was totally empty because they had it blocked off to move the boats.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
That would have been a long time ago.
Oh, Lord, yeah. A way long time. Caesar's all shut.
Such a gorgeous day. I'm really glad. It was supposed to be windy today, and it really hasn't been too bad.
Oh, it's going to get there later, I think.
Well, I'm glad that we didn't have any problems here today. So yeah, if you live near the strip, or I don't know where everybody's parking to come down here, but this is a great time to just like walk and jog and bike and everything.
And look at everything.
But I don't know if they live nearby or where they're parking, because there's a lot of people out.
Yeah, I'm surprised by how many people are out here.
Put this across you. I was just going to put this across you.
Well, go ahead.
But to get the link coming on.
Called Land Shark.
The Hunger Games, the exhibition. Interesting.
That's new. I
haven't heard of that.
Before.
I wonder what it is. Bye, Caesars. Here's where we were before.
Here's our overpass footbridge.
This is where we wanted to come and walk, but we at least got to see it from above.
There were some people over here before walking and fooling around in one of the alcoves, and one of the bicycle cops pulled over and told them to move. While you were in CVS.
What do you call that police van? What is that for?
Who knows? Sorry, guy, we gotta come over.
So there is a decent amount of traffic still on the strip for it to be closed. Just a lot of people looking. Before everything got all crazy, I would say, oh, let's come and do this during the week when most people are at work, except now that everybody works from home, every day is kind of the weekend. People kind of, if they have the freedom that I do, you kind of work your own hours, so it doesn't really work to do that anymore.
No, it doesn't. There was a sign I didn't understand on Miracle Mile Shops that said Miracle Mile Shops restaurants open.
It's inside the building, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how could they be open?
I mean, I know technically restaurants are allowed carry out, but I'm surprised that on the strip you could enter anywhere into one of the buildings.
Well, they have an exterior entrance for that doesn't connect to the casino, but I still don't see how they.
It's New York, New York.
Roller coaster not running.
I love New York, New York. I think it's neat.
Here's a good one.
We'll write the sequel together.
Yeah. The show will go on and we'll write the sequel together.
I missed the first part.
Good job.
Luxor. And then my home away from home, the Luxor, which I don't spend much time at anymore, but boy, I spent so many hours there in the early 2000s. Yep.
Wow. That's the new esports arena, which is apparently getting huge now.
Pretty interesting. So that was the tour of the Strip in the apocalypse. I saw the waterfalls are still on over there in the back.
Oh, there's one. Okay. They are running. But I'm sure they're not doing a volcano or anything.
Oh yeah. Alright, that's it. So I don't know when I'll have content again for this channel, but eventually Ellen and I were supposed to go on a cruise in May, which obviously that got canceled, so we're rescheduled for October. Cross fingers we'll get to go to that. And at some point I'll go to Kansas, and I'll stay at the Stratosphere before that, and so I'll have some recording to do then. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching.